name's Alexis Sargent. I'm the sales manager for VoIPon Solutions in the UK, and I'm here with Doug Hill, who is President of Sales for the UK and Europe, and just want to see how you're getting on at Cebit 2010.
It's a good show again. It's still one of the premier shows in Western Europe, and you've got a full plethora of IT companies here showing their wares and everything. And obviously we're here and we're very excited to be here again this year, and it's been a good show for us.
Oh, fantastic. So you've got a new product here to show us?
Yeah, we've got one new product here I'd really like to tell you about, and basically what it is, it's a session border controller router. Right. Now, typically, if you look at voice over IP networks, the session border controller will sit on the network edge, and it will service 300 to 400 customers. And some of the functionality there is transcoding, disaster recovery, VPN tunneling, quality service, etc. What we've seen at Patton is that there's a real requirement to move that functionality out to the customer premise. Mm-hmm. So in light of that, what we've done is we've come up with two new products, a SmartNode 5200 and a SmartNode 5400 session border controller routers. And what these devices do is they move the session border controller functionality to the customer premise instead of the edge of the network. Because if you take a look at almost all VoIP networks, the bottleneck is typically at the customer premise. Yeah. It's not at the edge of the network. Mm-hmm. So by moving this functionality out, what we can provide at the customer premise now is transcoding to take one codec that's high bandwidth, transcode it into a lower codec to go across a wide area network connection, broadband connection where you might have limited bandwidth. Mm-hmm. We can do quality of service. We're one of the only companies in the market that I'm aware of that does what we call downstream quality of service. And we can actually monitor traffic, slow down the downstream traffic to make sure that you have a very, very high quality voice connection for the end user. Mm-hmm. Then we can offer things like VPN connections, disaster recovery. One of the transcoding features that we offer is the ability to transcode from G711 fax to T38 fax. So all this functionality moves out to the customer premise to where it should be, and now we actually work all these different functions at the customer premise where the bottleneck is, instead of sending everything across that bottleneck and performing those functions at the edge of the core network.
Oh, very interesting.
So we're very excited about this product.
What's the availability of it? You say it's available yet?
The product is available right now. Okay, the SmartNode 5200 and the SmartNode 5400. The 5400 does transcoding. The 5200 does not do transcoding, but has all the other session border controller functionality that I mentioned.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thanks very much for the interview. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
Cheers.
Cheers.